What's up, guys? NintendoCapriSun here, and welcome to Firewatch. This is not my usual forte, but I thought, well, the reason I'm playing this is because I watched Steven and Mal play a couple episodes of it, and I got like 2 episodes into it and I had to just stop, because I needed to just play it for myself the rest of the way. So, we're gonna see what happens here, but man, I tell you. Let me actually move this over. Alright. So I really don't know that much about this game. Mouse cursor, you get out of here. I told it not to capture the mouse cursor this time, so that better work. Alright, what do you say we put our headphones in for this? I definitely hear something here. Cash registers? I don't remember, like, most of this now. Boulder, Colorado, wow. I've never been to Colorado. I've been to Denver, like the airport, and that's about it. You see Julia. You talk to Julia. Oh, I have to... Okay, apparently I have to advance it myself. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You were drunk. Oh... Oh God! Already? I guess we better go professional here. Let's not be too... You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried to hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. Oh my God! Man, I wish it was that easy. I don't know, maybe it is. Anyway. Oh wow, I'm in an elevator. Whoa, frame rate. Oh my goodness. Alright. I guess we can... Oh, do I have to use my mouse for this? Wow, okay. I'm facing north. Running out of room on my mouse pad here. Now if I... Oh, there goes my hand. Damn, dude. That's gotta suck. Okay, so I assume, yeah. The usual here, WASD. So I got a backpack here. Okay. Cool. Why am I in an elevator? Did I go to a convention? Oh, okay. This is cool. 4, 2, 1. What happened to 3? Oh, it's right there. Okay. See. It's a tire. It's interesting music. It's kind of sad. It's a little bit melancholy. Melancholy and the infinite sadness. Obviously, I'm not going to go to my truck. I assume that's my truck. So let's just see what... Oh, wow, it's bright out there. No, the first thing I thought was, how many lens flares are in the... No. Don't make references to stuff that nobody knows what you're referencing to. Of course, I pretty much do that all the time. What's this on the ground? An oil spill of some... I don't know. Alright, so, this is my truck, I reckon. Truck door, get in. Yeah, just throw the backpack in the back, we don't care. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Well, aside from the beer, Julia wants to get a dog. Okay. Just don't bring home Trico. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Oh. Oh, jeez. I don't even remember what Steven picked for this. We'll just go with the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him, too. That's good. Julia's a nice name. Didn't really care much for it before, mostly because of Muzak. We won't get into that, but 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Yeah, I've met a couple of Julias in the last couple of years. They were really nice. I'm saying if you and I have some, couple little idiots. One day, why rush? She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries don't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? I think I've taken a different path than they did. I mean, I don't even remember. It's like, oh, 6 months later you get engaged, lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Man. Oh, here we are. Oh, man. Slam that door shut. You can already tell by the way this opens that, if not the music itself, that there's definitely something underfoot here. Can I run? I don't think I can. Well, doesn't matter. Man, this is beautiful. Look at this. Just everywhere. Trees, trees. Which reminds me of where I walk, a little bit. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Even the sound effects. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Oh, God. What do I do? This is what I would do. I would ignore her, I guess. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Man. Julia still likes to draw. Well, it matches one of the ones I know. Maybe both of them. I don't know much about the other one aside from she works at Subway. Shout out! Anyway, she draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Oh. Well. Very nice. I don't know if this actually affects anything. Oh, geez. Wow, look at me go. It's getting late. It just went from spring to fall, y'all. It's like we're playing Oracle of Ages, or Seasons all over again. So beautiful. Let's just stop and look at this for a minute. Birds. This definitely strikes me as the kind of game where you probably want to take your time. I don't know how long it is. I didn't really look that part up. I imagine it couldn't be that long. But I gotta tell you though, this gets really interesting. Like, if you think it's a little slow now, don't worry, because it's not gonna be pretty soon here. They always start out like this. Did I just hit a dead end? I think I just went the wrong way, actually. Or maybe I needed to go up a path somewhere here. Oh, these hills are killing my legs, man. So at this point, we really don't know what, what present time actually is. Alright, hey, look at here. Two Forks Lookout Tower. 8 more miles? Oh, man. I must be a badass. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. Oh, this is gonna be one hell of a journey. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town that brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck! Dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Oh man, you scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Man. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Agree if she commutes back and forth. From Colorado to Connecticut, that's a hell of a drive. No. I think they mean... I'm not sure what this means, but I'm gonna try it. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. Okay, so yeah, it's flying. That's what I figured as much. I don't know, I think commute, I think like day-to-day driving, that's whatever. Juliet sent home from Yale on paid leave for having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Why don't I remember any of this? Did I just take a different... She was found crying in the stairwell. Maybe we should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, you're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Man. I'm gonna be 41 in like a month and 2 weeks here. So, I guess we're camping here. Journal. Should I make a log entry? Oh my god, is that me? Dude, there's a... Oh my god, am I gonna have to blur that out? I don't know how to do that. Maybe I just won't. Oh, jeez, man. The bucket is getting... Okay, well, mature audiences, hello. Maybe I should have said something. Oh, yeah. Bucket is getting older, Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. This is 1987. God, what is like the present time? Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. Has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. Jeez, Mother 3 much? You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else. Somewhere with 24-hour care at home. It sits with you for a couple of months. Oh, God. See, I really don't know what it's like to be that committed to someone, so I think, like, if I were in a situation as I am now, I would probably move her to the facility, but I think, based on the times that I have been in love, or what is thought that I was in love, I think if it... Man, I don't know. It's so freaking hard. What do most people say to this? I do remember this choice now on Stevens, and I'm pretty sure he said you were determined to take care of her by yourself. That's what my grandpa did when Grandma got bad, you know, and it took a toll on him, but... God, I don't know. I have to pick something here. I mean, the time is passing by here. You guys are watching this video and you're like, get on with it already. I don't know, though. This is not a kind of get-on-with-it game, though, if you know. I think just based on who I am today, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Julia. But that's what I'm going to do. I think it's probably going to be better for both of us if I do that. Because if you're not happy... I mean, I don't know, though. It's like there's So many different factors of that, you know. Because you get married, you agree to take care of that person. You say till death do us part. You say in sickness and in health. And then you just dump them on. Yeah, I really am a dick, aren't I? Jeez, ooh, careful. I'm walking across this. Whoa, is that a buck? What would you do for a buck? I'm not gonna shoot him. I don't think I even have a gun. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. Oh. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I'll cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Wow. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day, unlike you. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it. If you won't see a therapist, you won't. You've always really liked Susan. Oh god, what is this, dude? No. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Oh, summer is coming, and you see an advert in the paper for a job. What have I been doing? You take it. And that brings us to today, I believe. Actually, no. I kind of need to clean my monitor, don't I? I also need to take this job. If I ever hope to stay on my feet here. Boom. Yeah, the frame rate is a little janky, but that's just how it is. You get used to it after a while. No worse than Conker's Bad Fur Day, right? Besides, I mean, look at this atmosphere. This must be the tower where I work. Just gonna get a little lay of the land here. Kind of up on a hill. Definitely see the surrounding mountains. Anyway, I'm gonna have to find a place to stop this episode here, because we're getting a little long on time. Got to be. Oh man. How can I climb this flight of stairs after what I've just been? I just walked 8 miles! Now I gotta climb stairs? Oh, look at this view, though. God, this is beautiful. Oh, hey. Thorfair Lookout. Oh, how about that? Are you gonna tell me that this is the moon? No? Alright, then. Well. Man, listen to that wind. This reminds me of the beginning of Final Fantasy VI. You know, guys, I get a feeling if I go inside, it's going to lock me into a cutscene or something, so I think I'm actually going to stop here. And next time on Firewatch, we'll go inside and see what this new job is. And go from there. Prudential Rock. For all your banking needs. See you guys later.